Finishing is an art much like tying flies. In fact, hand-tied jigs were some of the first artificial baits used to catch fish. Making a lure from start to finish is not only fun, but there's something special and rewarding about catching fish on a lure that you made. Finishing lures can be as simple as adding one color of paint, but adding multiple colors, natural and synthetic hair, and realistic 3D eyes can turn a fishing lure into a work of art.
Hey, let's start it off easy with some powder paint. Now this stuff is incredible. I use it all the time and it's primarily what I use. Basically, it's a powder. You use a torch and the paint and the jig, and you can knock out dozens of jigs in an hour. Let's get started here. I'll show you quickly. I'll paint 3 quick ones. Basically, is turn on your torch. Get that baby lit. Okay, now this powder paint, if it's sitting on your shelf or whatnot, it's going to settle. It's very fine, just a fine dust. So you either want to shake it up, that'll fluff it. I also like to stir it with a stick, and you get it in there, and you can feel how it's compact, and all of a sudden, boom, it turns really fluffy. You want it fluffy so you can get the jig in and out of that powder very quickly. So just grab your jig, heat it up for a few seconds. That's plenty. Dip it in the paint, you're done. It's that easy. I'm going to do the Super Glow now. Boy, they come out with the Super Glow several years ago now, but the cool thing is it's not that phosphorescent color, it actually glows. This is going to glow blue. Again, fluff up the powder, heat up the jig. Done. You know, it's slick. The red, we might as well make a red one while we're at it. You know, the whole thing is with this, you can go on, and actually you could airbrush these if you wanted to. I do like to just use a single one, especially when it comes to just these round head jigs that I'm using for, say, walleyes. A single color, for my purposes, you know, work just fine. But color will make a difference, you know, too. So it is worth the time and effort to paint your jigs. Let's do one more just for kicks. Another red one. Do one of these. Ooh, this is a good one. We can put eyes on this one. A few seconds. Quick dip. Done. Sweet. You know, to further finish these baits, or to further cure these baits, so they're a little more chip resistant, the company suggests that you hang them on a rack and then stick them in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. That's really going to cure the paint, and it is amazing, you know, when you're fishing around rocks, how much better that paint will hold up. Hey, another thing DeWitt offers are these cool little markers, man. You can, even though we're only doing one coat here, one coat of paint, you can add eyes with these little paint markers. I'm just going to add a couple of quick eyes here. Whew, sweet. Couple of quick eyes, boy. Look at just one coat of paint. That thing looks like you bought it in the store. I'm going to do this red one too. That's pretty cool. You could do this paint. It's pretty permanent. Do a couple of. I'm going to do a little bigger eye. There. A little crazy. Awesome. So that is really cool. This jig has little insets right there. And the reason this has insets is that you can add these, which are 3D eyes. Again, do it molds. All kinds of these around in different sizes to fit different size jigs. Just basically peel them off there like you would a sticker and set them in the pre-molded socket. And look at that, just one color, and just by adding that, I mean, it's in this jig, it already looks first class. Add that other one on there for when we continue to finish this bait. Now these eyes, you say, well, these eyes are just stickers. Will they come off in the water? Well, we're going to put an epoxy finish on these, so it'll be underneath that epoxy. I mean, you're going to have to lose the jig to lose the eyes. And isn't it? That's nice. And this is the simplest way you can finish these jigs. We only took it a few steps, but hey, they look great.